Last week, me and my friends went to the biggest LEGO convention in the world, Brickfair, Virginia. There was a crap ton of all sorts of incredible mocks, and I was also able to meet some of my friends from LEGO YouTube, which was cool. But they were also selling a lot, and I mean a lot of LEGO minifigures and all sorts of different sets and custom pieces and stuff, and this is my entire haul of everything that I got from Brickfair, Virginia this year. There's a lot of variety in this whole video. I mean, I got figures from Star Wars, and also celebrities, and album covers, like all sorts of just different random LEGO things, so I'm just gonna be showing them all off in this video here. First figure up is a LEGO turkey costume figure. This is actually a figure that my brother got, and I ended up trading it with them. This is overall just a super fun, unique minifigure. I mean, I love just the turkey piece, like with the tail and the chicken wings, and even the little pumpkin piece included with it. It's a great little Thanksgiving piece, and it's a figure that I'm gonna give to my little cousin as just a little gift. So yeah, I won't actually own this figure in a while, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to my little cousin, and overall, it's a pretty fun figure. Next figure up here is a LEGO Black Panther minifigure. I've never actually had a Black Panther figure in the collection, and I saw it for $8, and I just couldn't pass up on it. I mean, the printing is absolutely incredible on this minifigure. I mean, it even has some back printing and like back of the head printing, which you don't see too often on LEGO minifigures. Overall, it's a pretty awesome figure. I love Black Panther, and this is just a cool minifigure to add to the collection. I mean, who doesn't want a LEGO Black Panther minifigure? Next up, I'm going to be showcasing the 4 different Star Wars sort of Stormtrooper type minifigures that I got in this whole video. I did get 4 Stormtroopers to add to my Stormtrooper army, and they're all overall pretty cool. First one up here is this really unique looking Stormtrooper minifigure. I do really like all the printing on this figure, as well as just the unique, you know, weird looking helmet. I do really like the helmet on this figure. The main reason I got this minifigure is for the all white waist cape that was actually included with it. I just really like how the waist cape looks, and overall it's a pretty cool Stormtrooper minifigure and a nice addition to my little Stormtrooper army that's slowly getting bigger. Next up, we have a Dark Trooper minifigure that I found for only 15 bucks. I really love the printing on this, as well as just the, you know, really big bulky armor and the helmet. It's overall just a very intimidating looking figure. I love all black LEGO minifigures like this. It's the first Dark Trooper that I own. It's overall a pretty dope looking figure. Next up is actually one of my favorite minifigures I got, which is a classic vintage Stormtrooper. I don't have any, you know, old Stormtroopers in my army, and it's super cool to just have an older figure like this. It's obviously not nearly as detailed as most of the other figures in this haul. You can tell that's definitely an older LEGO minifigure, but overall, it's just really cool to have the LEGO Stormtrooper army. It's just, you know, a classic old Stormtrooper. I just really like it. Next up is a figure that I have very mixed opinions on, which is this Zebra Stormtrooper. It overall looks super unique, and it's one of my favorite looking figures I got in this haul. I think just the zebra stripes all over this figure just look insane. It's actually a custom figure, my first custom figure I've ever owned, and it overall looks just absolutely fantastic. But literally the second day owning this figure, I realized the stickers on the arms were actually starting to peel apart. You can see it peeling there, and there's actually some damage on the back, like with the stickers or the print or whatever. I understand that this is a custom made figure, and it's not nearly the same process, you know, made as LEGO, but it's still very disappointing to, after only 2 days, have, you know, my figure falling apart like this. If anybody has any tips or tricks in the comments on how to restore, you know, this sort of thing, just let me know, because, you know, it's just sad to see it already falling apart. All 4 of these Stormtrooper-esque minifigures now lie in my LEGO Stormtrooper army, which is at 35 troopers. Like, it's getting pretty big. My goal is to get it to 50, which I'll hopefully hit soon, but yeah, my Stormtrooper army is definitely growing. Next up is a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives custom Guy Fieri minifigure. For anyone who's never seen Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, it's a show about this crazy-looking dude who goes around America just eating different types of foods from different restaurants. Overall, a pretty good show that I've seen a lot as a kid. I mainly got this figure for the pretty exotic case that's in. I mean, I've never seen, you know, a LEGO minifigure in a case like this. Taking the figure out of the case, you can see it just resembles Guy Fieri quite a bit with, you know, the trademark bright yellow hair and the sunglasses and the jacket, and he's even got a hot dog. Overall, it's just a pretty cool figure. My favorite figure of this entire haul is actually a minifigure of the Spot from the brand new Spider-Verse movie. The video doesn't contain any spoilers for the movie, but the Spot is basically just as, you know, the name suggests, just a guy with a bunch of giant black spots all over him. Just looking at this custom figure compared to the actual Spot, it's just so cool looking. I love all the printing with the head all over the chest and all over the legs, the waist, the feet. You even have arm printing, side of the leg printing, and like back of the leg printing, which LEGO doesn't even do on figures. I mean, this is probably the most detailed minifigure I have in my collection. I got this figure for only 15 bucks, and as mentioned, this is a custom figure, so shout out to Eclipse Graphics for making this figure. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Next up, I actually got some custom printed album covers, which is something that I had never seen before, but I left with 4 of them, and I honestly wish I got more because these are incredible. I spent $10 on this 6x6 printed tile of Kanye West Graduation, and you can actually see everything in this is completely made out of LEGO, which is so cool. You can see it's just printed on your average 6x6 tile, and I put a brick there so it can actually stand up on its own. You can see just comparing it to the actual album album cover. It's almost identical, and it's just so cool to have a Lego replica of one of the greatest Kanye West albums of all time. I just got 3 2x2 Lego tile album covers. You can see these things are absolutely tiny, and each of these was only $125 a piece, so I mean it was a great deal. They got Lego versions of Random Access Memories by Daft Punk, Abbey Road by the Beatles, and even Demon Days by Gorillaz, which is just super cool to me. And again, you can see just comparing all 3 of these tiny Lego albums to their actual real life, you know, album covers. They're just super accurate, and it's just so cool to have these Lego versions of famous albums. And I spread all 3 of the 2x2 Lego album covers throughout me and my brother's Lego city, so if you ever look closely at the city, you might see just some Lego minifigures walking around with famous albums. My brother Sam, aka Sam I Am Studios, also got some really cool figures, including a Ron Swanson minifigure, a custom Joker minifigure, and even a custom Luigi minifigure with a Goomba. I won't go in depth on all these figures as these are his, but overall he did get some pretty dope looking minifigures as well. That is everything that I got from the world's biggest Lego convention 2023. Let me know what you guys think of all I got in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite figure or album cover is. Thank you all for watching this Seabrook production. Sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with my latest content here, and I will see you all later. Peace!